He met
How old is he at that time?
This time, I believe he is late 20s. And so he made a slight recovery, kind of a rally, and he met my mom, and they got married fairly quickly within a year or two. And luckily, she was a nurse, and she's been taking care of him ever since.
Since they're still together.
Oh, yeah.
Good for him.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Still
what did
together.
he do after entertainment? Because I know West Covina, but what did he do after entertainment?
He had basically odd jobs. He stayed at home with us. My mom worked because he was very sick, and so he stayed at home and took care of the kids. That was what he
The
did.
other way around.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he had to. He was too sick to work.
So, but you said he's your male figure that you looked up to. So how did he raise you? What did he teach you? Did he teach you toughness? Was it mental? Was it reading?
He taught me something much more important than all of that, which was how to think. More than anything else, it was how to think. It was what he taught me early on was most people, the things that they say, they have no justification for any of the things they say, and most of them are just repeating something somebody else said. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you realize how
What
you
a
can get.
powerful thing to say.
Yeah, you'll realize how to get to the
Amazing.
truth.
Wow.
How you get to the truth of everything quickly.
So what was his opinion on how to do that?
His opinion on how to do that was to ask him, how do you know that? How do you and where did you where did you learn that? How do you actually know that is the case?
Was he a Scientologist or was he a Christian?
He was a Christian.
He was a Christian.
Yeah.
Because that's what they teach in Scientology.
Oh.
In Scientology, one of the first things they teach you is when somebody says something, it's how do you know that? Let's go look up the exact definition. What is the true meaning of that? To want to get to the bottom of the source. But that's
he
interesting.
wasn't. No, not a Scientologist at all. What he was a guy who was taught from a different era how to think. He was an old man for his time. Let's say, he was a product of the 40s essentially, and he knew how to think, and he still knows how to think. He's still alive, and even though they gave him a toe tag with multiple sclerosis, said you're going to die, he beat all odds. But that's what he taught me. That's what he taught all of us. That's what
What's
he taught.
your age difference between the two, you and your father? How old was he when you were born?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I'm not sure. Let's see. He
My
was
dad
born.
was 37.
He was born
Yeah.
in 40. I want to say 42.
So he's 83. My dad's
Yeah.
also 1942.
Yeah.
What month's his birthday?
His is in July.
Okay, mine's April 10th. Interesting. So how old are you?
I'm 41.
You're 41. So,
Yeah.
so then you 30-ish when you were born. So wasn't an older father. It was a younger father. Relatively, the age that you go through.
Well, I don't mean old as in physically old. I mean his mind was trained.
Totally get it.
Yeah, his mind was trained by somebody from an older generation,
Which is your grandfather.
which was my
Now,
grandfather.
was it like if your father was? We went to dinner tonight, and your father's with us. Is he a debate guy? Is he a guy that'll sit there quietly? Does he push back? Does he argue? Is he argumentative?
He's not this. No, he's
agreeable?
not. He's not the same way I am at all. My dad has a very commanding presence, and he's extraordinarily likable. What happens? You go out to dinner with him. You sit down. And within 5 minutes, you want to hear everything he's ever had to say about everything. That's the type of guy he is. The type of guy he's always been. He's a very, very respectable guy and a very respectable guy.
How many of you guys? How many kids did your mom and him have?
He had two with my mom. My mom had 2 children from a previous marriage, and then he had 3 from his first marriage.
7 total.
Total.
Okay. So 2, it's from same mom and dad. And are you guys 7 close to each other?
Not really. The ones I was immediately raised with, we are the 4 of us, which would be my mom's 2 children from her previous marriage. And we were raised so closely together. I actually didn't even realize that we were half brother and half sister. It had to be explained to me
That means they did a great job.
Yeah, it had to be explained to me, but when I was 10 or 12, and I still didn't really get it.
Yeah.
I just didn't think of it that way.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So is there a common pattern between the 4 kids that were raised by your father and mother? Like, is there a common thread that somebody would notice on mindset, on, values, on certain principles?
They don't take no shit from nobody.
None of them.
None of them.
So is your dad from Covina, or did your grandpa move from somewhere else to Covina, or was he also
He was
from
raised in Covina.
So your grandpa's also Covina.
Mhm.